Wait. Lightning perfume bottles scales with dex and faith? Hello? Okay, I'm not crazy. It didn't do that before. The fire one only has dex. Chilling is dex int. Poison is dex arcane. And lightning is dex faith. Hello. I mean, God, I don't even know how to compare the stats on these things right now. And obviously it's not upgraded, but... Huh. Oh, that's me casting a spell. What does happen if I two-hand it? You can two-hand it and you'll use both hands. Left bumper is block. Kick. So that's the main change, is that if you two-hand it, you do actually do two-handing animations. That's kind of absurd. Wait, where am I? There we go. That is kind of exciting as another toy to add to my bullshit. Also does lightning damage, right? That gives me access to every element. This is a fire magic weapon. If we... God damn it, I fuck up every control. Is it... It's not this stick? This... Okay. Attack power. Going by my most buffed abilities, the Scythe is a holy weapon. The Godslayer's Greatsword is a fire weapon. The Pata is a holy weapon. And then yeah, the Twin Axes was my lightning weapon, and it sucked, and I didn't like it, so... It's not the worst idea to have an alternate attempt at having a lightning weapon. I wonder how this scales at higher levels. Oops. I'm running low on smithing stones and ones, aren't I? Got up to 9. Okay, so it scales with the normal numbers. It's getting up there. Up to 21. Yeah, this one costs the normal upgrade arc, which I think I've never done all the way to max. I think I've never gone to 25. Oh, I think I just finished it. I was looking at the wrong side of the screen, so I didn't realize exactly what was going on with it. Standard, standard, standard. There is no Ash of War I can put on it that'll change its element or scaling that might in any way potentially be better. So I've got Ground Slam, Bloodhound Step, Beast Roar, Storm Stun. What's Beast Roar? Creates a forward projectile. It's already kind of a projectile. So this is a big evasion ability, which could be good. A lot of the other AoE abilities are probably kind of feel redundant compared to what I got already. Worth considering, at least. Now it's up to being 500 damage compared to my 869 on my other thing. So it's notably lower, but it is a huge AoE. And if nothing else, it might just be fun to use sometimes. God, where even am I now? Remember when I was lighting up stuff around this area to check out next? I was around this area and I was like, I gotta remember to check this place out and check that place out to see if I can find it. But then I went through here, which went through here, which went through there, which went back down through here, all the way down to here, which fed out into the blue area, and suddenly I was over here, and that's most of what's happened, because it turned out the red area I was trying to get to for so long was its own kind of dead end. But me just kind of checking out that area that led, like, went like under here to here, led through all that, which led all the way to here, basically, which is all its own kind of wild, honestly. Right? Forgot that I was trying to teleport back. Ooh, jump right trigger is a pretty wide attack, it looks like. It's always kind of it's always kind of difficult to gauge the distance you've got with these attacks from your behind the shoulder perspective. Like, you kind of want to look at it from a different angle to see quite how far it's reaching, and you kind of can't. When I'm not locked on, my character kind of aims downward-ish. There's a roll attack. That's fun, at least. What am I looking at on this big ol' rock now? Big cliff. Y'all, I think this place might be a little dangerous. We're kind of beyond having normal paths around here, huh? Slugs. They've got a red energy to them. They do look like they might be ironically covered in lightning, which makes this a terrible time to try to use a new lightning weapon. They do seem kind of obnoxiously high defense to begin with. Weirdly bad at landing that jump attack, apparently. Glass shard, ugh. Only the most lovable slugs around here. Egon's cookbook. That's the guy that wants me to summon him. Oh. Oh. Maybe that's the way I'm supposed to go. There's a somewhat lack of obvious pathing around here because everything is just kind of insane rubble. Oh, okay, so that stuff more or less gives you a warning where the attacks are going to land. So we just fought a big lightning boss, and then I went up. Now I'm going up a lightning mountain, so I'm guessing that the boss that I'm gonna see next is probably also resistant to lightning, and probably uses it because everything is lightning here. There's a few subtle hints for people that pay close attention. But every single dragon is gone. I didn't even really think about being able to use the horse here. I'm not really spotting any surprises up here. Whee! Haha, horrible death. Oh. Wait. You really got to be facing the right direction at the start of the jump. It's kind of hard to correct your direction mid-jump. Here we go. This definitely feels like you're all going to die up here. There's a sense that I should not be here. Also, this rock looks weirdly out of place, like it's gonna break. Like it's like a slightly different color. Offer chaos. It definitely goes higher. Up to yet another one. There's also something down here. This might just be the way to walk back down. So many bloodstains around here. Not sure what they did. Whoa! Hoo-hoo! That ledge snuck up on me a little that time. It almost feels like the lightning's avoiding me specifically. Like it's here for a show, but isn't meant to actually attack me. Nope, that kind of went right on top of me. Something incredible ahead. Is it though? Ah, there's an item. Oh god. Oh, that's not bad. That is the big deal item half the time. That's a boss arena if I've ever seen one. Pretty much knew what I was going to be doing next. Okay. Horse works? Never mind. Friend or foe? Sorry about that. So it's a dragon, right? Yep. I was about to say it's a dragon, right? Hi. How you doing? Oh, he's got the lightning. Ow. He doesn't have a leg to stand on. Good thing he's a dragon. Woo! It's a little hard to see what's even happening here. Oh, big tail. No, 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 no. Oop. Can't dodge that. Not like that. Ah. Alright, well. It's kind of hard to tell that was going to be a grab. I would like to close the gap again, please. Out. Oh well, that's gonna be it. No, it's not. Not yet. Jesus, it's really hard to reach this boss. Oh god, dragon bosses get so annoying in these games. It's just so much AoE spam. Honestly, what am I supposed to be doing most of the time? Stop! This is like mostly a melee game. This is just a dick move. Come back here. It takes so much work to get into back into range on this guy, and then he just fucking breathes full of fire on his own and feet, and then he dies from that. Ugh. Oh, that's the bite. So I see that you are Bayle the Dread. I heard a lot of people were mad at you. Doesn't that one guy want me to summon him? This try fingers butthole. I don't think that's a reference to the fingers. Wonder if he's inside? Good luck. Are you ready? Visions of seem familiar. Can you guys give me like an elemental weakness or anything useful? Might try a shield. I need to try an elemental shield though. Nope. Oh, is that him? Drake, where? Ah, fucking... I love menus in the middle of combat. Thanks for the help, buddy.
I hereby vow you will rue this day.
Maybe they could put a vertical beam of light on that particular summon, like they did in the Radon Festival. It's a lot of like searching visually in one of the most chaotic floors I've ever seen in a boss fight in one of these games, with all the crazy textures and shrubbery and stuff. Oh, and somebody else put their symbol directly on top of it. I love gamers. Oh right, this drink doesn't do anything because it's for my old power-up.
You will rue this day. Behold, a true great warrior, and I, Egon. Your fear made flesh.
Yeah, so that weapon's not working out. This one has more range, so I'm hoping it'll help out. Ah, he just bites you again! I'm dead. Is Egon in the fight somewhere? Doing anything? I literally don't see him anywhere. Is he a prank? Is he a prank summon? He feels like a prank. That dodge didn't work. Oh, there he is. He just takes like 3 minutes of warm-up before he starts fighting, I guess. He's gotta say his rant. You know it doesn't take 3 minutes to help. Ow. Oh, I'm dead already. Ooh. I'm juggling some things poorly. My brain doing a bad job at deciding whether it wants to do a shield or ability setup. Either way, this is useless to me. Holy and... Is there an ability-based one? I imagine the eliminates FP consumption doesn't last very long. Sure. Oh. Why don't I have a last one equipped? What happened there? Counterattacks unique to thrusting weapons. Maximum HP, stamina equip load. Let's see, we'll do the two-handed weapons. And the one for abilities. I don't know what happened to my setup, though. Thought I had a makes your abilities stronger one. Oh, there are so many of these. These are elements, arcane. They're thankfully somewhat categorized, but dear lord. Sorceries, incantations, memory slots. Oh, raised potency of arts employing perfume. Oh, just arts though? That doesn't sound like it actually... There we go, skills. The Shard of Alexander, there we go, that's a big deal. Okay. This is all something. You know, I kept wanting to block the big scary abilities, but I also kept wanting to switch to two-handed mode to do my ability. And that doesn't mix well, so I just kind of got beat to death when I was trying to block without a shield. God, I do not run correctly in response to that. Uh-oh. Jesus, okay. Oh. I need to wake up a little bit, apparently. Jesus Christ. Let's try surviving the first few seconds of the fight, please. And not just hitting... just taking every single hit. Got... Oh, that's new. Didn't know he had that one. Okay. Oh, back to blocking.
Solid of scale you might be, foul dragon, but I will riddle with holes your
No.
rotten hide. With a hail of harpoons, with every last drop of my being.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can lock. Oh, god damn it again. I can't lock onto anything besides his head, which sucks because the head is a horrible place to lock onto with the dragon. It fucks the camera up a lot. God damn it. I'm just taking every fire hit. They're hard to react to. That didn't hit either? Damn. Extremely mobile. Oh, what's this? The music's changing? No. Oh no. I can't see my character or what's happening right now. I think I'm gonna die though. Cool. Okay. I gotcha. Jesus Christ. I bet that if you are successfully dodging that at first, it seems cool because a bunch of projectiles are coming at you. All I could tell is my camera was pointing straight up, a billion projectiles were happening everywhere, and my character was down. I couldn't really tell if he was getting up or not, so I couldn't tell if I was vulnerable or when I could react, and then the attack just kept going, and I just kind of ultimately died. Brutal. Oh god damn it. He loves to do the long range fire, but then sometimes he does the ah! I was literally trying to run. Swear to God. I'm begging you to stop. Jesus Christ. I just take every fire hit every time. Alright, I'm down a third of my flasks before I hit him a single time. Good start for me. Ow. Honestly, can't see much of anything during this fight. I don't. I'm kind of over it. Another explosion or something? Yep. Ah, god damn it. Why can you only lock onto his head? They're so good about giving you multiple anchor points on dragons. Like, just generic dragons that aren't bosses, basically. Or not unique bosses. So why does the unique boss not have that? Stop. Oh, here it comes. God, the Mimic Tier's already almost dead. I can't even see the boss, the ally. Is he in here somewhere? Is the named character in here somewhere? I can't see him. Did he die? Oh, he's over there. Wow, he's really hard to see. Because he's orange in an orange level. Somebody that worked on this fight hates color contrast as a principle. Oh, fuck. Who gave the dragon a lightsaber? What do I even do that? What? What do you do during that part? Where the entire level explodes several times? What? Whew, okay. We kind of just gave up on the principle of, like, readability, didn't we? Okay. Careful.
You will rue this day. Behold, a true great warrior. And
Hoop.
your fears made flesh. Scale you might be, foul dragon, but I will riddle with holes your rotten hide. With a hail of harpoons, with every last drop of my being.
I think that the leg is a weak spot. Oh god. Oh, is it there already? Oh god, lock on. Oh god. What? Ow. There you go, buddy. No. Beyblades. Uh-oh. No! Huh. That went confusingly fast. Okay, I should show you my build. If you can call it that. I just kind of switched to gear that has higher lightning resist and some fire resist, as much as I kind of could. I was wearing malformed dragon gauntlets and armor, but then I was fat rolling with that, so I didn't stick with that. Chart of Alexander, two-handed sword talisman, flame drake +3. I wanted to have lightning drake +3, but I only have a lightning drake +1 or bolt drake +1. Then it's hallowed drake, which is wholly not lightning. So I don't have a good lightning one, so I'm only wearing the fire part. I think he does fire and lightning. which is weird. Then I have the shield talisman up for higher guarding at the moment, which seemed like kind of a throwaway, jokey thing. But in particular, as far as I can tell, he's resistant to all elements except for piercing. And so this is my one good piercing weapon, particularly if I just use the first attack when I'm one-handing with a shield, then the first attack is definitely piercing because it's a little stab. After that, it's a little more dubious. I've never been entirely sure, but I think when a weapon says piercing slash slashing, I think they mean different attacks do piercing or slashing. And I don't think the whole weapon just calculates it as a single damage source. I think it changes what kind of damage you do based on the individual attacks. So the opener of this is a stab, which seems helpful. It's hard to entirely gauge how he died that fast. He was really low. But I am going after the leg. Because the leg seems like it might be his weak spot, because it not only is it a big, obvious, like, big, floppy, weird missing limb, kind of akin to the Adjudicator from Demon Souls, but he's also got, it's not, he can't attack me with it. So, like, out of all of his limbs, the one that's missing is the one that's least likely to hit me, so it's also probably the safest place to be most of the time. I do feel like I got a little RNG lucky there, because that was just a weirdly fast progress in every possible way, really.
I hereby vow you will rue this day. Behold, a true Drake warrior, and Egon. Your fears.
What is this hitbox? He wants to... Oh, did he grab somebody? Because I can't land an attack. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Okay, at the moment I'm not using as many of my items that increase my health bar. I usually never have to double heal because I don't have enough health to double heal. But the idea is that hopefully the increased defenses will make up for things. I'm mostly just trying to stay alive. God, he loves doing this. Nope. Shield did not go up in time. Oh. This boy loves the Beyblade. Oh god. Nope, I'm safe. I'm less safe. I don't know what to do about his giant attack, though. That seems unfair, almost. Oh, fuck, I'm not running. I'm probably dead now. I'm not dead yet, I guess. That was a huge fuck up, though. I forgot about what I'm supposed to do during the phase transition. Uh-oh. Wait, is he doing it again? He does it again? Ah! Okay, yeah, I got lucky last time. This fight's fucking chaos. I want to switch to my spell... Maybe I need to make my spellcasting item my right-hand item, because holy shit. Trying to switch away from the shield to use it is awful. What do I do about this attack? Uh-oh. Finish him off? Yep. Huh.
Bayle the Dread. 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 Bayle You shall haunt me no longer.
He's just switching weapons over and over again. You alright, buddy? 490,000? God damn. That fight is wild. Soloing that would be a nightmare, I think. I think what kind of happened there is there's RNG in that now that these enemies have such huge move sets, they can just behave wildly differently from fight to fight, or from chunks of time to chunks of time. So like, in this case, this guy, when he's really mobile and dashing across the map and exploding the whole level over and over again, he can just mow everyone down, and that's an attempt where you're in trouble. But if he just starts sitting still and comboing, everyone gets to wail on him at the same time. And so we staggered him twice. Actually, I don't remember if we staggered him twice or we staggered him this attempt and last attempt separately. I don't have a clear enough memory between the two of them, unfortunately. Either way, I'm up to 40 strength. I probably should be increasing my endurance again because my equip load is pretty bad. But I can go back to wearing my normal-ish items at the moment. If I can remember what they are. It'd be handy to have like a go back to default button when you're done with your current boss-specific build. And you're like, what was I doing again? What was my previous build? Probably these guys. These make up for my meters being a little easy to squash. Okay, how many... So I have a Godslayer and Gravelstone. Godslayer... So those are both maxed out at level 25. But I don't remember what Godslayer incantations are. Is the Strug? Guess I might as well be using the Godslayer one because I don't use that many Dragon Cult incantations, so whatever everything else is, it might not be. It might be Godslayer. I'm not totally... I got on some level it's like a chance to increase depth, I guess, but I don't totally love how complicated incantations and so on have gotten, where there's so many separate schools. I like it from a lore perspective. It's cool to categorize them into groups, but having trying to figure out whether or not your weapon applies to certain ones is the part where I get kind of annoyed. So I'm like, how do you tell? Like, at the very least, they could say on them if they're a Godslayer incantation, and the fact that they don't do that basic bare minimum bit of clarity is frustrating, especially since like this screen. Let's see. I believe this screen where you equip them won't even let you inspect them. So you can't even look at the bigger... There it is. Isn't it X on the other menu? Am I crazy? And it's Y here? I could be wrong. Anyway. So these are Dragon. Dragon Communion. 3 Fingers. Godskin Nobles, Gronk the Beast Clergymen, Blood, Fire Giant, Dragonkin, Dragon Cult, Golden Order. So what is a God Slayer? Is a God Slayer the God Skins? Black Flame could once slay gods, but when Malekith sealed the destined death, the true power of the Black Flame was lost. So that's not great. So it looks like this thing applies to 3 spells total. This is Malekith's spell. What does it count as? Like what category is Malekith's Black Blade? I like this spell. Destined Death. Illusory Black Blade. Yeah, I don't know. So you like specialize in a specific item, but then it'll only apply to like 3 spells. And if you like a particular spell, it can be like surprisingly hard to even tell which one it'll count towards. Let's see, multi-ring Miquella. Is there a Miquella talisman? Because I was gonna say golden in order, right? But no, it's this light ring incantation was cultivated by tradition separate from the golden order fundamentalism. So like I don't. Why is this so much work? I just look at this whole system and I'm like, why is this so much work? What do things count as? Fundamentalist, Dragon Cult, Godslayer, Bestial, Frenzied Flame, but makes you crazy a bit. Dragon Communion. Oh, there's another thing. Oh no. Dragon Cult versus Dragon Communion. So this doesn't even... This one that I have doesn't even affect the parts where I do a big dragon. Oh no, did I think it did that when I upgraded it back in the day? I don't know, it's been like 2 years. But I might have. So you can see why I'd be a little annoyed by this whole system. Just seems a bit obnoxious. So like Dragon... Dragon Cult. Okay, no, I did Dragon Cult on purpose then. Because it's lightning spells. So this thing specializes in lightning spells, that's why I have it. Funnily enough, the lightning spells don't feel that good. That's good to know. So my upgrade, my item specifically specializes in lightning spear. That makes sense. That's a choice I would have made. But this Ring of Light seems cool. How do I make that stronger? It doesn't tell me what category it is. Except maybe Incantation of those who served Miquella. So is there a Miquella talisman somewhere I can get that I maybe don't have yet? Out of all the categories they have here, it'd be handy if you could go to you could categorize them by category. Like, the spells have categories, but you can't put them in categories to tell you which one's which would be very helpful for trying to figure out, like, what are all of the... Yeah, what are these Erdtree ones? What are the Two Fingers ones? Which ones are affected by which upgrade item and so on? So if I enchant my weapon with Black Blade via this spell, that is a that's a Godslayer enchantment. But if I want to use Malekith's really cool attack, does that count? The game doesn't really tell me. Oh well. Let's go back to my previous plan. Is that I wanted to play with my new toy, but against reasonable enemies. Lightning. Put this on the left. Okay, so now my right hand is my normal weapon, my casting item, and my lightning. We'll see if this can make my gameplay make more sense. It felt right to have it in my offhand, but that was getting very frustrating very quickly. Trying to juggle that. I guess we'll see if Egon is still there. Number 1. Yeah, that way. If nothing else, at least this item only weighs like 1 pound. So I'm not getting punished as much for keeping it on. That looks like a corpse. Here. Egon's great bow, helm, armor, gauntlets, loincloth. Wasn't one for pants, apparently. Egon's bell bearing. There we go. I don't know why I just opened the map for this place. Let's try handing in the bell bearing, and I think I have one or two other ones too that I think I may have not done yet. Mushroom Seller's bell bearing 2. Egon's bell bearing. Televus Thop, Chorus D, Gowry, EG. Purchase. Are they listed in here? What's new? Okay, there's something new. Egon's Harpoon Finger Seal. Anti-dragon effect Egon Harpoon that costs 1,000 each, which isn't that expensive given what we get now. Like, he gave me enough to get like 500 of them. It'd be handy if they told you what was new in moments like this. Mushroom Seller. Guess it would be these, yeah. I guess it might be that with bell bearings, they might give you an entire bell bearing shop if they give you significant stuff, and if they and everyone else maybe often just adds like one item, so they're just like, just put it in there. I'll probably figure it out. Or not. Who cares? So Egon lived his dream. He did in fact beat the baddie. So he can stop sobbing over there and dying at all times and so on. And I can let this person know that we've dragon communed. Well, I can dragon commune in front of them if they want to watch. Oh, they're gone. Priestess Heart. Flowerstone Gavel. Weapon of the Dragon Communion Priestess. A dragonstone hammer resembling an ancient flower. The 4 petals and flower's core are sharp, ending in points, and are capable of dealing heavy damage to dragons. Wow, just in time to have defeated dragons already. Flower Dragon Bolt calls down the red lightning of ancient dragons to strike a target, deals lightning damage, and also temporarily reduces the target's lightning damage negation. Can be charged to increase the power. Priestess Heart. The stone heart of a dragon communion priestess. Use while disrobed to turn one's human flesh into an ancient dragon. Oh. The change cannot be undone except by death. Using this heart will, while already transformed, temporarily boost incantations of the capital's ancient dragon cult. So lightning spells get stronger. The priestess was once an ancient dragon herself, but sacrificed that form for feeble flesh and to aid in the destruction of Bayle the Dread. This is just sad. Egon's loincloth. Loincloth of the broken Drake warrior Egon. Stripped from a corpse found in the aftermath of a battle, this scrap of cloth smells utterly foul. Yeah, all of his gear is just sad and desperate. Just cobbled together garbage. The poor scavenger of battlefields found honor through the Dragon Communion. His great bow. Covered in gashes left by claws. Imbued with Egon's obsession, enhancing the power of Egon's harpoon. Does it specifically fire Egon harpoon attacks? Heart of Bayle. The bi-atrial heart of Bayle the Dread. Dotted with horn-like gravel stones and glistening with deep red liquor. Liquor? I guess so. Gorge upon this at the grand altar of dragon communion to absorb Bayle's power. The purest form of communion in the world, in the words of its priestess. Egon's cookbook. Dragon communion flesh. And craft the flesh? What does that even mean? God, the crafting menu is incredibly big at this point. Exalted Dragon Communion Flesh. Boosts vigor, stamina, strength, and dexterity, all at the cost of gradual HP loss. Sharp gravel stone. No! Don't eat rocks. Bad idea. Don't eat rocks. Communion with Bayle. Channels dread dragon to roar with a heatwave blast. 49 arcane. Bayle's flame lightning. Channels dread dragon to strike with the flame lightning infused talon bone. 53 arcane. Not even slightly castable between the two of them. Harness the fearsome power of Bayle the Dread. Even after being consumed, the throbbing heart of Bayle continues to resist its subjugation, never weakening. One day the fire within will consume the very body and soul of its communion devourer. One day. Damn. So you pay with your life if you commune with Bayle. It will one day return the favor. Ghost Flame Breath. The only thing I can get here. The land of spirit graves is home to all manner of dead, and even the corpses of fallen dragons found their way there. Several of them were endowed with a special vivacity that even in death they could not fully die. What is dead may never die. Yum yums. Let's see. I wanted to follow up on you due to the simple fact that I don't remember your quest. Hello. I could use a reminder. You said to go somewhere. It's been a while. I have way more map now. You weren't here the first time, were you? I could have missed you, maybe? You look like the person that murders all your party members in Demon Souls. I feel like I should kill you.
I've no interest in small talk. My only concerns are the concerns of Count Emir, and you are not among them.
Okay, but like... Are you going to kill everyone I care about?
Only, there is one thing I will say. Count Emir's kindness is a gift. Should you cross him, you will sorely regret it.
Damn.
Be gone. There is nothing more to say.
Maybe she was always there and I just didn't spot her. These environments got real big. If you look at over here, like even when you see the glowing candles of that pillar, she's still functionally invisible. Like, it's remarkable how missable characters are at this point. One of my favorite details is that, like, when you finish Stormvale Castle, I learned this from playing the co-op series with everybody. When you finish Stormvale Castle, 3 different NPCs can all be out past the grace behind the castle. There's the lady with the blindfold because she doesn't have eyes. Bach can be there, and of course the one mage is down there in the temple. And yeah, the one I always find is that the mage is down there in the temple because he's at a landmark and you're expecting something to be there. But the other 2 characters just blend in with the scenery and I can walk right past them multiple times before I finally notice they're there, which is a problem when it's a place you have no reason to go back to.
Is something the matter?
here to squeeze another lesson out of me.
Ask about the knight in black armor.
Ah, you met Yulan. Well, I hope that she behaved at least. The poor girl has overcome grave misfortune. Her tongue can be sharp at the best of times, but don't think that makes her a bad person. It's no surprise her little sister, too, has a heart of gold.
Okay.
Is something the matter? Here to squeak.
No, I just want to know what the quest is. Let's see. This category won't help. Key items. Probably. Mending Ruin of Death Prince. Mend the Shattered Elden Ring. I've got 20 keys left over. A lot of cookbooks, it would appear. These are the maps of the new zone. Do I need to, like, look this up online? Because this game refuses to have a quest log, but now at this point the inventory is so convoluted that you can't find anything. Celavis, that's not what I'm looking at. Hole-laden necklace. Used at a hollowed ruin to sound a hanging bell. It was a teaching of Count Ymir, the fate of one who sounds the hanging bell, be guided by the stars. Oh. Oh, that thing. Oh, someone probably was yelling about that when I went by there. It's you. I don't know why I'm marking it like I need to be able to, like I'm gonna have trouble finding the thing in the middle of the ruins. Okay. So I was here earlier and just sort of saw the spot and I was like, that's interesting. That probably comes up later. All the while having the item that would do the thing. I vaguely had a sense that I had a reason to be there, but did not, in fact, remember the exact quest. The fact that you can summon here is interesting. I mean, there's a lot of places you can summon seemingly that just have hordes of enemies. But it does kind of make me wonder if I'm summoning a boss when I do this. Alright, that's just the back wall over there. Right here for the wall. Oh. Oh, you can just interact with it. Just shoved my face in there. Crimson Seed Talisman +1. Seek church, they'll say. So I don't even have to use the item. Whoops. I just missed the very specific prompt for interacting with it. Okay. Greatly restores HP restoration from Flask of Crimson Tears. Oh! Okay. How greatly? I mean, it might be good enough that it makes it so that I only ever use one heal at a time. That's interesting. I don't even have a normal version of this yet. Oops. The Erdtree seed of this talisman was presumed to be an object of myth. This age-old artifact also depicts the two fingers, perhaps harking back to the birth of the Erdtree. Curious how strong that turns out to be. Okay, well that's what that quest was then. And there's at least one more up here. But that's behind the Shadow Keep, I think. I've gotten this far, as getting close to the Shadow Keep goes. So I've been inside slightly. But I've not done anything yet, because I was like, let's check out everything else first. Speaking of which, I wanted to go down to that castle at point 4. I was trying to find my way there on foot, down there in the muck. But it's worth checking the cliff directly over it, because maybe you can jump down. Doggies. Forgot about those guys. Now I would like them to forget about me. Okay. So, pretty high up. It looks like the building's pretty hollowed out, so there's maybe one boss fight and or chest in there. But the question is just, how does one get there? So there's a cliff down there. Can you not? Can you not? Can you not? Ow. Ow. You're being very rude. You made that happen. Unnecessary. Recon is not giving me a lot here. Unfortunately, I can't see shit. The fog is really severe. Like, it's honestly bad enough that it's hard to verify whether or not I'm even confident there's a level down there, but like, that's enough map detail. It's kind of a gradual ledge, but I don't think I would trust that. This is kind of like one of the lowest points. I've accomplished a lot of my goals poking at the map lately. It's kind of one of the... Oh, something's dying down there. Yeah, there's definitely more rubble over there, but I don't think that's going to be actionable for me. A slightly more gradual slope hardly does anything for me when the slope is this nasty. That cliff indeed remains cliffy, and it is not asking me if I would like some help. Alright, let's go back to here, and I'll head towards the front gate of the Shadow Keep, which I have neglected to do all this time. That's arguably like the first thing they want me to potentially check out at this point. And there's another fire guy. Oh wow, remember the hammer people? I haven't seen one of those for a while. That guy up there? Okay. The giant enemy is probably not going to do me a lot of good here. I'd rather not aggro him. That said, I wanted to previously say that you could just ignore these big complex camps, because clearing them out would seem like a bit much to ask of people. And then right around the time I was thinking that, one of the tents I went to had a Erdtree fragment in it, so I live in fear of what I might be missing in places like this. Don't see much of a way to fight him. They allow me to use a mimic tier here, and that would probably be a bit helpful. The items around. Ember of Mesmer. Ow. Ow! Shit! Damn, I can't move. Using a horse remains such a great way to die a lot of the time. Just because the getting dismounted is so consequential. Ah, and there was not any kind of checkpoint nearby. Hi, bye. Might be a bit risky. He might still very much come after me. Ooh. Ah! There's the bigliest deal of them all. Oh god, he's attacking me. Didn't even notice me last time. This kind of attack going off in the middle of your base seems kind of productive. Okay, so there was yet another Erdtree fragment just waiting for me to discover it here the whole time. God damn it. So I believe you've killed all your buds. Ow. Alright, might as well work on killing this guy. I don't know what this flask is set to. Flasks are annoying like that. Ow. I did it. I am not dodging for shit. Big stamina bar ain't what it used to be. Ain't what it used to be. Ow. Why do I have so many flasks? Ah, fuck. I think it killed other things and gave me more flasks. Ah, fuck. I forgot how long range that is. I haven't fought one of these guys for a little while. Okay. These are getting really frequent. Oh. Oh. There we go. Big damage. I don't know if I even can dodge. No! Ah, it's getting hot in here. We're reaching that part of the year where I just bake all year. I'm just know that every time you watch me in any video, I'm kind of gross the whole time. Because closing your bedroom door to trap your computer's heat in the room while the outside world is California in the summer is not a great time. So I just have a bad time for like 6 months of every year for my job. Whee! Alright, well that could have gone better. Ow. Oh, I'm gonna die. It would appear that that attack was in fact not the fuck over yet. Whee! It's a bit of a hike. Oh. I should have double checked my stuff again. I don't remember what my flask does. I think my flask might enhance magic and summons. I think I last used it for the dragon boss fight. Is when I last customized it. Ow. Oh fuck. Okay. Jesus Christ. That attack just swallows you. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to move on with my life. Maybe try this guy again sometime in the future. He makes me want to uninstall the game a little bit, so I'm gonna not fight him anymore. Okay, so I think that attack doesn't home in on you. I think that might be part of the struggle I'm having here. I think he just showers the entire area with fire. Because, like, if they were chasing me, then all of the movement that I'm doing would make it so they don't just all... I wouldn't be getting pummeled like that because they'd be chasing me. Which paradoxically makes the attack more controllable and less chaos. But the way it's going on right now, it seems like it's literally just... Where's my souls? God damn it, I went past them because I was trying not to get hit. Where's my souls? There they are. But yeah, that, he's pissing me off. And I don't want to do it anymore. I'm gonna go do something else. Like, see what I'm actually here to investigate. I got the Shadow Tree fragment. He's probably just gonna give me another flask item that I'll never use. Because it's probably a niche thing for someone else's build. There's a bunch of fire flying at me right now. Yep. But yeah, obviously there is the homing attack, but I think he was also doing a variant where he just showers the area with fire. Because it kind of was just chaotically landing everywhere instead of chasing me. Which meant it wasn't really manageable. And just, I don't... I'm just tired of running all the way here and dying that quickly. So I imagine there's a reason I can't just walk in the front door of this place. If it even has a front door. I'm going up. Oopsie. Another giant decapitated America statue. What is going on with this place? So here's the front door. There's a side door. Got a few ways in, so this didn't amount to being much of a thing, although it did give me another Shadow Tree fragment, so it was worth checking out. So I've been up through all of here. What is that? That's probably from that's probably after. Yeah, it's uphill. So these two areas are probably after the Shadow Keep. I've been in here. I have not been inside this green zone, which you might only be able to access via this bridge out of the Shadow Keep that goes this way. So I think I wasn't able to climb up this. And what few waypoints you see around here are actually under it. And my main glimpse of this place is that I think they sent me here, where I fought that guy on the lake. That's all we got to see of the green zone so far. This place is blocked because I can't get past the thorns. So we couldn't fulfill our goals there. It might almost be time for the Shadow Keep now. I've been all the way to the top of this mountain now, so this chunk of map is relatively nothing. Because you kind of just do a wormy path through here, and I think this is like all non-playable stuff. This is also a pretty large, empty area by comparison. So most of this area, not a lot going on, compared to how dense a lot of these other areas can feel. I actually don't know if I ever went here. I don't know if I ever hopped down to this particular spot, which I was eyeing a few times. So that's probably worth checking out. And I'm still trying to get down here, which looks playable. Maybe from over here. It also might be accessible from the Shadow Keep. Hard to say. Okay, that's worth keeping an eye on. You can only get to the red area from... You have to go there all the way from the Dragon's Pit? Are there no other grace points? Maybe it's kind of a lore thing about how grace works, kind of like how I think I've heard that like the reason why the Academy in Liurnia has no stakes of America, much to the personal agony of many players. Is because of no, that's the Cerulean Coast right there. That's how you get to the Cerulean Coast. This is the Lightning Lake with the rolling lightning guys, and then I fought one of the big guys here. So I've been here. There's just no graces in here, but there's a grace here at Alec River, which is how you get in, and then on the way out there's a Cerulean Coast grace. So we've been all there. Okay, so no, we're just back to trying to find a way to get to point 4 here. And I'll maybe give this like one more go. Probably not going upstream here, so it's probably going to be in here. So I'll see once again if I can find a way in there, and then if I can't, I'll put it off and see if I can find it after the Shadow Keep. Because you might need it you might need to get there from the Shadow Keep. Or something. Yeah, it seems like we've covered quite a bit of the map at this point. Here's where we see a conspicuous statue. And the people worshipping this minor Erdtree. At least I think it is. I mean, it probably doesn't even count as a minor Erdtree yet, because the minor Erdtrees are like the places that are protected by the Erdtree avatars, right? Yeah, we are in fact very the fuck high up here. And I'm trying to get down there. It looks like a thing that you can interact with and not just scenery. But it's very far away and I don't see a headstone ladder anywhere. That looks like a broken... That appears to be a broken fire guy. So we can see a bit more here. That's the fire enemies. Get your head out of the way. Ah, cave. A cave that looks like it's going into the Shadow Keep. So it's you probably get it here from the Shadow Keep. I can probably assume that for now. Or be wrong, who gives a shit? I can just be wrong sometimes. No one can stop me. Alright. So here's the first entrance into the Shadow Keep I found, the Church District. It's flooded as shit. So it'll be interesting to see if you can unflood it or not. I'm gonna throw some lightning around for funsies. Okay. Whoop. Lightning in the wet place. Crab. Crab. The crabs are eating them. And then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god. I defeated the lightning dragon. I have the right to use lightning at people now. Sure, let's try this direction. I think there might have been another direction back there. Oh, that's not a good sound. What am I hearing? I don't... What am I hearing? Oh, what's that? Is that moving? Is it above me or below me? It sounds kind of like water. I don't... Oh. Oh, there's something down there. Is it gonna get me? It's really hard to see. If I were to guess, I would say that it is a ulcerated tree root that's swimming in the water, upsettingly. And maybe when you drain this area, it becomes a boss fight, but for now it's just like an odd curiosity. It might make this dangerous, though. Although it looks like it's way over there right now. Yeah. Oop. Am I heavy right now? I am heavy right now. There we go. That seems like an important item right there. Oh, another giant grave wart. Yeah, I think that's just a big old ulcerated tree root. The worst thing in the game. That looks like the church of the church district. But yeah, I believe if you fall in the water and it's not Sekiro, you die instantly. So there's not going to really be an interaction here unless they decide to have it come at me from underwater with like bespoke attack out of water like a kaiju animations. Otherwise, I think he's just there to foreshadow that he will matter later. You have some platforming mistakes? Somebody didn't run. Well done. No. No. I'd rather not. This is a nonsense weapon. Oh, there's more. There are just fire people spreading out of the ground. Oh god, there's more. Okay. Secret down? That's water that kills you. Like all water. In real life. Do you know that everybody who drinks water dies? Whoa. Deep. Hi? You look like you don't just explode mindlessly, so you're the first thinking person to look at me so far. That's oddly stressful. I also have a fun element. Ow! Stop it! Ow, Jesus. You're way better at this than me. It's rude. Why can't I dodge these by running? Oh my god, you have such weirdly annoying fireballs. Ah! Stop being so swift. I'm losing the mage fight so bad. It's really embarrassing. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna have to murder her with swords now. That was a fun game, die now. I forgot, I'm really lethal. Back to my funny weapon now. Whee. Listen, we all wanted to believe it that this weapon would be strong. I'm in danger. I don't love this jump. Okay, nope. Perfectly spaced. Of sniper. Who would do that? It's a hole. By crouching. So you can land over there, but anything else, you take a bad hit and you're falling in the water here. And if you go down there, it's all water, so I don't think you're going anywhere. Distant platform does not appear to be in range. Why try crouching? Just to walk slower? Out of nervousness? Crab. I should check something. 523 regular attack. $620. Okay. It seems to have made it go up by 100 damage. It said arts, which seemed like a specific term referring to a specific type of action, so I didn't think it was going to apply. Prayer room key.
America, mother to us all, favor me with thy grace. I have met many who would threaten or distress thee, and quelled each and all, and I hereby swear to never cease. So please, grant me thy grace. Leave me with my solitary light.
This is the guy that invaded me twice now. Precious item required ahead.
Queen Marika, I implore thee, bestow thy grace. Take not from me my solitary light. I would not. Am I not pure? Defile thee I would never. I ask, why wouldst thou think to purloin from me? Deignest thou not to look upon me? All this time, I held in my heart only thee.
Wheeling's greatsword. I might have just killed him. Well, it seems like I definitely did. That might have. I don't know if that was the only option there or not. Greatsword of the Fire Knight Quilligan. A weighty, piercing sword with a blade that undulates like fire. Quilligan devoted his all to the crusade and remade his greatsword in the shape of the lance wielded by his liege, aspiring to become a second impaler. So probably not a great guy if you're worshipping the impaler. Strength, dex, faith. Fire physical weapon. You'll be able to craft a golden vow. You're not allowed to attack here. It's a very thrusty thrust weapon. So he had a great sword that he essentially turned into a spear. extremely stabby. Heavy thrusting sword. Okay. Well, we're probably happy he's dead. He modeled himself after Mesmer the Impaler, which is generally probably upsetting. And then on top of that, he already invaded me twice. I've learned from past mistakes, and I'm not going to try to do a war against them. Hi. Yeah! Oh, they did not get stunned at all. Ow! Damn, they really just tanked everything. Ow. I'm about to die. Right now. Oop. No! There's water in your house. This shouldn't be water in your house. People are gonna drown. Wouldn't that be embarrassing? Zero checkpoints of any kind. Hope you don't mess up a single jump or your souls are forfeit. Uh-huh. Okay. Shit. Great. I'm definitely gonna mess up a jump and lose my souls. You do have to go around and past her to get up there. Can't. I don't think there's a more direct route. So you might be able to avoid aggroing her if you just stay down here. Oh. And there they go. That sucked. What was that fucking collision? That was a Dark Souls 1 ass environment interaction. Wow. I'm starting to really feel for Queeligling man over there. Begging for America's grace. I could use a stake of America in this level. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it sure is a tree root. Yeah, this is a neat weapon, but I definitely miss having a good jump attack. Or really any good poise break. Let's see here. Switch to this guy for now. I think this one might be a bit better at these particular enemies. Especially because of this. Oh yeah. Oh, yes. Look at you being helpless with your lack of armor and the whatnot. Really gotta consider changing weapons more often, just in general. It can be really surprising just how much of a difference it makes sometimes, where like a weapon that doesn't seem like it'd be necessarily that much of a different weight class overall will just stop enemies dead in their tracks. Do it! I would like that item, but I don't love my chances with this jump here. Liar ahead, and now I hit the wall when it says liar ahead. Be wary of death. Yeah, it's definitely deep. Part of it looks a little shallow, but no. It's time to regret my choice. Whoop. Ah. Yay! And that's an upgrade. That's great news for me. I don't even care if I die now. I have a Shadow Tree fragment. Alright, so that was kind of a loop, but there's also these outward directions. Bat. Your bat is easy to kill. Beware of decoy. Wait, what does that mean? Hi. Thank you. Oh, it's garbage. I guess that was the decoy. Huh. But why? Yeah, I don't think this is gonna do much for me. I gotta remember that back at that circular building there's a number of other directions to try. Oh, is this the dam? And there's a grace in there. And an ulcerated tree root somewhere in here. Now I'll probably still die from all the same jumps, but I won't get as wet. What an honor. This castle is a toilet. Can survive that fall. There's enough options I don't really know what order to explore things in, so on some level I feel bad about jumping down because there's definitely other places to go back in the circular room with the mages, but I feel like this is a... You just gotta keep moving in this place. This place is huge. There we go. Don't necessarily need to go respawning enemies right now, since I only used one flask. I technically might revisit where the other enemies were. Crab! Oh, there he is. That's not even a good item. Oh, no. I still have unwanted attention. Bye-bye. Oh, hi. Are you summoning bads at me? Oh! They seem loyal. How many more are you summoning? Trigger bleed, please. I guess I didn't really need to get out of there. Ah, fuck. I was sure that all the exploding guys were gonna explode. And then they just didn't. Where do you go? Back to this spot. I haven't responded to the enemies. Another elevator? This one goes up. So I could have come here without draining the water in the giant toilet castle. Oh, it's going up, up. Is there going to be a grace up here? Specimen storehouse. Likely, old codger. Look carefully, dastard. Where the hell am I now? This is so separate from everything else. Okay, yes, there is a grace here. I'm gonna leave this for later, because I'm in the middle of a zone already. And this is a whole extra zone. And yeah, if I ride the elevator back down, then it doesn't reset all the enemies, because I still haven't rested. So now I know where this was going. Just running in circles. In perfect circles. Alright. Oh, there's an item behind the America statue. That's what it was. That makes sense. So we did climb on America for a bit. That's where the bats were. This area still has water. I think you can live through this. The Fire Knight's Seal. Boost Mesmer's flame incantations. Sacred Seal of the Fire Knights who directly answer to Mesmer the Impaler. The emblem of Mesmer's army depicts a golden ring and the fire of his sacred seal. Death Mask Helm. Helm of Wego. Elder among the Fire Knights. 2 warped death masks stacked on top of each other. Reduces FP to summon spirits. Gnawed at by loneliness, the old man turned his attention to the spirituality of Mesmer's flame, using it in a rite of resurrection. Yet the soulless bodies he brought to life were no comfort to poor Wego. They give you a lot of little edge cases and helpful little tricks. Oh, this is the... Oh, that's where the fight was. It was just leading to that doorway, not like a boss chamber. That's just a note. If I end up fighting that thing outside, I definitely don't want it to happen with the crab. Still no dragon. Call back to Dark Souls 2. I thought about that when we walked in too. The big doorway with the 2 side staircases. I still remember Dark Souls 2. Another elevator? Okay, this level's turning out to be huge. At least it's turning out to have a lot of elevators. Neat hole in the wall. Don't think that I'm gonna get anything out of that one. I guess let's see where this goes before I lose track of it. Down this time. Hopefully whatever tunnel I'm going down into is waterproof. Everything else has been having a bad time. Okay, these elevators are huge. Another one. Okay, this one does probably go out to... No? Outside behind the keep? I thought this would go to the poison area we're trying to get to. I guess whatever it is underground. Giant America statue. I also might be in deep shit here. I don't trust this bridge very much right now. I was gonna just leave, but I didn't get a prompt about it being a zone. Iris of Grace. What? Oh, it just looks white out there. I thought there was a wall behind me. Place on the eye of another to grant the light of grace as a fleeing blessing. An iris blessed with an incantation of the Erdtree. Place on the eye of another to grant them the light as a fleeing blessing can be used to receive the blessing of an equipped great rune. In the realm of shadow, this artifice was employed by the priests of the Erdtree to quell the fears of their flock to magnificent effect. So for me, I think it's just another arc rune thing. But it seems like I think I could have given it to that guy to give him the blessing he wanted, and instead I cursed him. Whoops. Another one. So shortly after the last grace. America's Rune. I think I've had that before, yeah. It's a big old pile of runes. And this is just a small stinky zone. Whatever this is. This is the yellow goop. This is the Shadow Tree base. We have the Shadow Tree base. And we still have the storehouse to check out, and the front door. I feel like that's dangerously close to me, like, progressing something beyond what I'm dealing with right now, so I think I'm gonna avoid that for now. But yeah, I don't know. Exploration order can always be a frustrating thing to watch someone puzzle out. But I'm like, that's, like, basically my goal. What a distinct looking area. Everything's, like, yellow and gold and gross and goopy. I'm still using the lifts because I still haven't rested. So I haven't died or killed. I haven't died or rested, so none of the enemies have respawned yet. Although once I try to fight the ulcerated tree root, that might happen. It's a long ass elevator. It taking so long to get to its destination while going down definitely made me think that it was taking me to the keep downstairs that I was trying to reach. But not yet. Oh! Oh, that's the grab. Oh no, it's not the bite. That's the bite. Oh god. Nope. No. Ah, the fire breath. Every enemy that has fire breath is just kind of actively annoying in that way. They won't let me summon him for this one. Not really sure what the rules are there most of the time. Oh. There we go. Whew. Kind of close. Mantle of Thorns. Covers self with the shadow trees and impenetrable thorns. Sorcery of those who abandoned the practice of incantations after devout faith rewarded them only with despair. Covers the caster with impenetrable thorns grown from the shadow tree. Once covered, damage rolls will increase. Will damage enemies. Dodge rolls will damage enemies. I said damage rolls. Image of the misshapen shadow tree is an edict. Spurn all that exists. Wound all that exists. For we have been abandoned. Didn't give me that many souls. I think I'm still... I don't think it even gave me as many souls as I got from... as I lost from falling off the cliff earlier. So I think I'm overdue to rest. And get my 11th blessing. A well-pickled turtleneck. Kind of upsetting sounding items. Leave the turtles alone. Stop tricking yourself into thinking that eating certain parts of animals will give you boners. Or like a better dick or whatever. It never works. Another elevator. Might be a shortcut back to the original bonfire. Yup. Kind of figured early on this bonfire basically had to exist. I just hop back down. Oh, you were a little fast. Okay. You're killing your young. You're killing your young. Stop it. Dude, no. Why are you like this? Oh, can't go that way. Why is there a crab church? A church for crabs? Nope, 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 nope. There's no exit along this entire side. Yes, remain trapped, you fool. Ow! Fuck, we can both fight through the wall and he's better at it. No. No! There was two? No. I don't want to fight another one. I just fought one. That's fucking annoying. Ew. Why do you think I have an infinite patience for fighting the worst enemy? Ow. Ow. Well, damn, it seems like the stagger threshold moved a bit while I was leveling up. That seems like a watery cliff I shouldn't fall off. Okay, well this one went quicker. Another iris of occultation. Yep. They kind of got me. They gave me one item that was a little too easy to use right on the spot when it was prompted. And it's a trap. It's an item what does bad. I bet I could reach another level. So 2, 3, 7. Definitely with some of these. Yeah, I went a little too far with that one. Look at all my nice even numbers. 50, 20, 20, 40, 50, 20, 50. 9. 10! It's all perfect! I don't think I want a point in arcane right now, though. Let's see. Can't see how strength is currently scaling my other weapon because I'm not equipping it. It's still giving me 2 points every level. I can reasonably take it to 50. The main thing is, like, I probably want to get some more endurance in. Maybe up to like 30 or something. As well, more damage is tempting. I do feel like ever since my respec, I'm struggling a bit with like my stamina being shorter and my equip load being lower. So it's harder to get away with wearing basically anything without getting fat roll mode. So let's try to get away from that mess. How about that?